Boom. Okay, I believe we're in. What's up, everybody? Hello. Hello. Happy Thursday. Nearing the end of the week. Just doing a little bit of test here. Just want to make sure you guys can hear me. All good here. Okay, fantastic. Okay. All right. Just make sure it's all good here. Yeah, cool. All right, guys. I want to get right into it. Want to make sure that I can over deliver for you here. So essentially, you guys, for anybody in this group, you're probably a holistic coach, doctor, practitioner, and you're wondering, okay, what exactly we'll be covering here? Who's this guy speaking? So a little bit about me is my name is Matthew, and I am the head of client success here with Infinite Growth Mentorship. And today, again, if you're a holistic coach, doctor, practitioner, health coach, looking to scale their online business, or if you're looking to get started, like you have this really amazing gift and skill, and to figure out, okay, how the heck do I even get started and all this, then this is the training you definitely want to watch. Okay, we're going into depth here. Okay. And again, if you're looking for a way to continuously get clients online without having to rely on word of mouth, cold outreach, definitely going to want to pay attention and take some notes. Okay, it's going to be really important for everybody here to attend. Okay. So in this training, I'm basically going to break down the roadmap that we've personally taken to get to that 75K month mark. Okay. And it's pretty much the same system that we're having everyone else do. Okay. So let me go ahead and share my screen over here. This is the exact roadmap. Okay. It's your first 75K per month. Okay. I'm going to break down basically the funnel all the way from the top, all the way to the bottom, how we get clients without having to, again, do cold outreach, rely on word of mouth in a very predictable way. Okay. Using the power of short form video. And I'll kind of explain a little bit what that is. Okay. And again, it's the same process that our clients are using. So if you've been following us on social media, our clients, first one, want to give a shout out to Danielle, who's at 32K cash, right? And then less than 2 weeks of launching her program. Okay. Also want to give a big shout out to Eric. Just got to close and has 2 more coming in the pipeline. And I believe he's got a couple more calls that he has to take as well. Okay. So again, this is the exact same process that we've used to get to 75K per month, as well as the exact same process that we're going to be using, that our clients are using. So we're going to break it down here all for you. Okay. All right, cool. So the problem that I see, and I've been in the coaching space for a bit. The problem we're seeing is a lot of holistic coaches, doctors, practitioners, or even health coaches who really have a good skill. There's a consistent like anxiousness in terms of like, where am I going to get my next clients? Or it's like my months are very inconsistent, or I'm going to have to be relying on someone else to refer, or hoping that my client renews. And then to solve that, what we're seeing is that people are posting content which they think is should be the right thing, right? They're posting content which they should be. Okay, don't get me wrong, I'm not saying don't post content, but it's like I'm posting content, but it's getting little engagement, or even worse, it's not really like landing. Like nobody's actually reaching out and saying like, hey, how can I work with you? I love what you're doing. It's almost like we're just posting just because, and it's kind of falling on deaf ears. Okay. Um, and that's why they really come to us, is because we have a system where we basically like help you guys script out super simple yet effective videos that actually convert. Okay. And I'm going to break down the process of what that looks like, um, what's possible for you if you just simply implement. Okay. So the first things first is what we call the top of the funnel. Okay. Again, we're just going to break it down section by section. But the first thing first is the top of the funnel. Okay. We have to create a net. Okay. A net where we can build up our audience. We can build up our potential dream clients. Okay. Create brand awareness, draw eyeballs into what exactly it is we do. Okay. Um, I like to think of this as probably the most recession-proof asset that you can ever build and invest in. It's because it's like once you capture the attention and you start to build out this like huge database of people who kind of follow you and they see you as this type of figure in the space, you never have to go hungry again. Okay, because simply you can put pretty much anything you want in front of them. You can draw their attention to what it is you're currently doing, and they'll buy from you. They'll actually buy from you. Okay. So again, we call this the top of the funnel, and this is casting a wide net. But in order for this to work, we have to make sure we get attention, and that whatever we speak about actually gives them value, makes them like want to stick around. And I'll cover that in part 2 in terms of like how we actually do that. But first thing first is just getting attention, casting that wide net, building this recession-proof asset, so you never have to worry about, right, where's my next client coming in. The biggest thing is we want it to be predictable, right? We want to make sure that, hey, when we're actually engaging in some type of activity, that it's actually bringing me to the result I want. So in this case, what I recommend is you guys work on, all right, how do I gather the most eyeballs of the ideal people I want onto my profiles, onto what it is I'm doing? Okay. So again, we want to make sure this is a predictable process because, like I said, if we're not engaging activities that's not going to bring results, then what are we doing? We're just posting online for fun, just for the hell of it. So the way that we do that is we implement something what we call the virality playbook. Okay. Essentially, we've got it down where when we just post 1 to 2 videos per day, we crank it on TikTok, Instagram, Facebook Reels. We know we get engagements, which then turn into followers, which then converts into clients. That's it. We can pump 1 to 2 videos per day. That's how we start to build our top of funnel. We start to build this brand that you can, again, put your product in front of that eventually turn into clients. Okay. So the first step, right, is going to be building this top of funnel. Sounds good? Simple enough? The problem that sometimes people see people do is they skip this step and they just go straight into like this stuff here. So again, if you don't have eyeballs, if you don't have the attention, then it's just like you're kind of posting for no reason. Okay, I know I'm beating a dead horse here, but it's so important that you guys follow this in the right sequence in order for this to work. Okay, so now your next question is, all right, Matthew, like once I build up this top of funnel, once I actually build up this wide net where I'm capturing my ideal audience's attention, what do I do? Right? Do I go straight for a pitch? Do I lead them to like like a lead magnet. Like what is it I do? So second thing you got to do is we got to lead them into what we call the middle of the funnel. Okay. We want to essentially warm them up, because now that you have this mass following, they're going to try to figure out, like, hey, who are you? Why should I trust you? Especially in today's economy, like where everybody can get access to anything. Like literally go on Amazon and I could just like order a pair of glasses and they can come like the next day. Right? There's so many options out there. It's like, why should I trust you? Out of all people, right? It's like strangers; they don't know you. So we really have to start establishing ourselves as an authority in the field. Okay, that's how we build trust. All right, that's how we build. Hey, I know this person can actually get me really, really good results. Okay, and I'm going to talk about how we do that. But the second thing is we need to pre-handle any objections or misconceptions, anything that is going to make it harder for them to want to invest with you. Okay, we want to pre-handle those, and this is the best time to do it, is when we're in the middle of the funnel. Okay, because if they have certain beliefs about a topic or certain beliefs about what it is you do, and they're not 100% aligned with like why you do what it is you do, then they're not going to buy. Really, really simple. So if we just back that up, right? We built up our wide net. We build a mass following so that we warm them up and get them ready to buy. When they hop on a call with you, it's like, here's my credit card. Okay, so my question is, how do we warm up our audience? What's the best way to do it in a way that's just not going to take too much effort, but I want to make sure I'm doing it right? Okay, because what I see a lot of coaches and holistic coaches and holistic doctors, the mistakes they made is like they don't know how to do this process correctly, and they wonder why people don't jump on a call. They wonder why people don't actually buy something, when even though you know it's like the greatest thing in the world, they simply don't buy. Okay, we have to implement what's called a evergreen nurturing sequence. Okay, so when you're posting content, right, you're building three things with your audience. These are the three key components that must be built in order for them to again want to purchase from you, want to be your client. Right? It's likability, trust, and then credibility. Right? Likability, it's like, hey, can I relate to this person? Does this person understand where it is I'm coming from? Number two, can I trust this person? Like, if I invest, if I take the leap to have them coach me up or to work with them, how can I trust that I won't be burned? Right? Especially in the health field, guys, there's a lot of scams out there. There's a lot of people who make big promises but then don't deliver. So we really need to build this trust with them. And then last but not least, credibility, right? It goes again into becoming an authority in your field, right? At least online. At least online. When Mel launched this, the first thing she had to do was become the gut health doctor. And because of that, she's getting floods of DMs of people saying, like, asking questions like, hey, like, how do I overcome this? Or, hey, I think I have mold detox. Like, what do I do? You want to be that person that your potential clients, or even if they don't become your clients, people run to because they know you have the credibility to help them. All right. So what's the last piece here, guys? We've built up our wide net. We've put them through the nurturing process where you eliminate objections, you establish likability, trust, credibility. Last thing is to make them become your dream client. Okay. This is what we call like the qualification piece. You essentially want it to a point where all you have to do is figure out, number one, can they financially do it? And two, if this is a right fit. What you don't want is the wrong person in your community. Okay, so this is the aspect of the business where people are trying to determine, okay, are you going to be a right fit for my community? Can I see working with you for a long time? Right. This is the best position to be in, because no longer are you having to like chase someone down, having to do like outreach. They're actually coming to you. You just have to be in a position to say like, hey, I will either accept you or I won't. Okay. And the mistake a lot of people make is that they feel as if I can help everybody. I'll take whoever, whatever comes my way, I'll go help them. That's what we don't want you to do. We want you to be able to, again, qualify to serve the best of the best. Okay. Because as much as you want to try to help everyone, you just can't. Okay. So what does that qualification process look like for us? We just got to ask the right questions. Okay. We got to put the right questions in our application process, in the discovery process, again, to make sure that number one, we set the right expectations. And number two, we can decide whether we want to work with this person long-term or not. Okay. So once you have this set up, right, you've got a top of funnel, you got a middle of funnel, you have your dream clients, you just rinse and repeat. Okay, rinse and repeat. I'm a big believer in you don't fix what's not broken. So once you set the foundation, you have a predictable process where, hey, I can just post 1 to 2 pieces of content, strategic content per day, right? And I can build up this wide audience that I can then put my services and product in front of. And all I have to do is qualify them. You just have to rinse and repeat it, right? If you want to hit new cash record, it's like just do more of it. Okay, it really is that simple, guys. I don't want to overcomplicate it, but essentially this is what the whole funnel looks like, the whole roadmap. And if you're looking to like take the guesswork out, take like save your time and just focus on like, hey, I just want to be serving my clients. Like, just tell me what it is I need to do to make sure I build this recession-proof asset, my brand. Just get clients reaching out to me and I just nurture them. Go ahead and book a call. I'll put the link here in the chat. But I do want to make sure that like, whether or not we are a good fit or not, that you are at least someone who is looking to scale their online practice, looking to start. If you're just looking for like, hey, I just want to become famous on social media, probably not the best fit. We can point you somewhere else. Again, this is for the holistic doctor, coach, wellness coach, health coach, who is kind of like, hey, I'm done with like word of mouth. I'm kind of tired of posting content that doesn't really land. I just want to know what's the clear and direct path to make sure I get consistent clients with the least amount of effort. Okay. So again, if that's you, that's kind of what you're looking for. I'll go ahead and drop the link to book a chat. See if this is a good fit. If not, we'll definitely let you know too. That's totally fine. Yeah, so just dropped it in the chat here for you. But I want to leave it for you guys. If you guys have any other questions for me about how to get started, how to scale, drop into the chat. Want to make sure that I can help you guys out here. Cool. If not, I'll end it up here. But if you're watching this replay, catch the replay, make sure to watch the whole thing, so you get the high-level overview of the roadmap, kind of like what to do, the things you're going to be facing. And then again, guys, if you just want us to see how we can help you, if we can help you, go ahead and book a chat, book in the link. And yeah, we'll catch you on the other side.